World War III likely just started, as I don't know how we can stay out of this. As yesterday, Israel launched a preemptive strike against Iran, striking several parts of their capital, Tehran.
Oh, wow.
And also the Natanz nuclear facility, as they successfully struck several sites across the country. With CNN reporting, they took out all of their top generals.
There are very high chances that the entire Iranian general staff, including the head of the Iranian general staff of the Iranian military, and several senior Iranian nuclear scientists, were all eliminated in the Israeli strikes tonight.
Able to strike incredibly accurately as they stage the attack from inside.
Similar to the pager operation that Israel carried out last year in Lebanon, this one also took years of planning. The mission included Mossad smuggling vehicles and drones into Iran, setting up a drone base in Iran, and activating the drones this morning to hit Iran's surface-to-air missiles.
Which really makes you wonder why the US allows our adversaries to own so much land near our military bases. And not to get too ahead of ourselves, as a single strike doesn't necessarily mean American soldiers are being sent overseas. But right after the attack, a Republican senator said, "Game on." The only people tweeting "game on" are those who know for certain they themselves aren't being sent to the front lines. As Secretary of State Marco Rubio wrote, Israel took action against Iran. We are not involved, and our top priority is protecting American forces, ending it with, Iran should not target the US. I agree with the sentiment of, we didn't attack you, so don't retaliate against us, but honestly don't know how effective that message could be, with President Trump immediately stating he gave Iran several chances to make a deal, but they couldn't get it done, and certain Iranians spoke bravely, but are now no longer alive. So the next planned attack will be much more brutal, but they had the time to stop it, so Iran must make a deal, save themselves, and do it before it's too late. And I get what he's doing, making a statement from a position of power. It's just unfortunate that every single message pretty much expects America to be held responsible for that initial attack. As right after, Iran sent hundreds of rockets into Tel Aviv, where their Iron Dome was successfully blocking several of them. But apparently, some of these hypersonic rockets were able to get through, with several civilian structures being hit. As even apartment complexes were damaged in the attack.
There we're seeing one of the impacts in an apartment building in Tel Aviv. The building on fire, the entire facade of it torn off.
And as the barrages continued, Fox News correspondent Trey Yingst had to evacuate.
Yaniv, get ready to pull it off the stick. Get off the sticks. All right, let's go. Time to go. Okay. Guys, come on, everyone move. Everyone move now.
And even as of recording this, rockets continue to successfully hit the city, with the Daily Mail reporting at least 7 sites were hit, including residential buildings, but also ramping up their coverage of which American cities would perish in a nuclear attack. I understand a bit of fear-mongering is to be expected, but when do we go from overblowing the situation to preparing accordingly, as the former Secretary of State essentially expects an event to occur somewhere in the world?
And indeed, there may be an event somewhere in the world. It's not just the missiles or drones they'll fly to Israel, but the Iranian IRGC, the very leadership the Israelis destroyed last night, has been working in nearly every country around the world, including the United States of America, to plant little terror cells all across the world.
With Tony Saruga concerned, they may already be activating sleeper cells in our country, as I honestly don't know what to believe, other than I know a lot of civilians are about to suffer. And I hope it doesn't come down to sending American soldiers to lose their life in some conflict overseas. So even though I'd like to have lighthearted commentary about an impending nuclear World War III, the best I got is how we can accurately predict military activity by closely monitoring pizza companies near the Pentagon as the top brass is all ordering delivery, simultaneously not having the time to visit a very specific bar. I'm not exactly certain how they realize that correlation, but it is peak 2025 to be able to predict military moves by what's essentially a pineapple pizza index. So hopefully this all fizzles out, and we can just go back to covering these Antifa riots, aka the two fringe ends of the BMI bell curve, as the US Marines just arrested their first protester, and we gotta talk about that. Don't doom scroll on social media all day when you have my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, so subscribe to Decoy Voice.